Hello everybody, and welcome to the Olympus server. You're here with Morilibus, and I'm on my way to see an old friend. I kinda died. I was trying to kill a wither in the ceiling of the bedrock, like using Panda's method with a piston where you push him up into the bedrock, but he did not get stuck, and instead I had to fight him. And I wasn't really prepared to fight him, so he killed me once or twice and destroyed a bunch of items. So I've lost some. I've already reclaimed my sword from him. I had an old Looting 3, Bane of Arthropods 5, and something else sword. So I threw that at him, and it was almost dead too. And he picked this one, or he dropped down my one that he had taken. So I've got this Morilibus' bounty back. And as I just lost my other sword that I made to replace this one, I kind of needed it. I did manage to reclaim my chainmail chest though, but I did lose my pants. But I'm going to try to exchange some more items with this guy, namely the boots. So I took these things, actually these were brand new, and I did a little dance on a cactus for a while and brought them down to low durability, because I think, I've never done this, but I think if it's low durability, yeah, he does that weird thing. How do I pick it up? Or can I pick it up? Or does he do that forever? Do I need like a hopper? That's messed up. Isn't that how you do the... That's how they do the item separators, I think. That's funny. Now give him. He is still angry, so I can't actually like get in there. What I might have to do is get a minecart underneath him with a hopper to pull that down, so I'll be right back. Alright, let's see if this will work. Assuming he's still doing it. Yep, still going crazy. So if I put it there, we'll try that. See if it'll yank up the item. Well, I don't know how to make things. Yes, I think the respawn timer is just getting reset constantly. Oh, it's still not getting it. Or it's still not being picked up. Nope. Maybe I'll get some more rails? Huh. Okay, I'm gonna play around with this, see if I can... There must be a way to get it. Aha! It worked. Okay, so they just weren't close enough. Or I guess the minecart wasn't close enough to him. So there we go. So we should be able to do the same with the pants, maybe? Yes. I think those got exchanged. Yes! Okay, so we got my old pants back, my old boots back, I got my sword back. So I'm pretty much okay. The only thing I really lost was my axe, like my wood axe, and a shovel, but not a huge deal. I was hoping that was the sunrise. Right. Setting. Alright. We are at the tower again. I've done some work on my own. If you look straight down, I've done something in the ice there. Since the new transparency kind of ruined the effect I had, I thought maybe we could do something like that instead. I don't know if you can tell what it is from up here, but it's glowstone and basically black clay. And I basically made like veins of glowstone going out the front. Now I'm talking about the one in the middle there, right below the chain. The one on the left, I did something different. And I don't like what that one looked like. That one I just basically filled in almost everything with glowstone where there wasn't bedrock. And yeah, it was just too much and it doesn't look very good. But I think I like the part in the middle there. Maybe you guys give me your opinion as well, and we'll get a closer look at that in a second. I'm going to show you guys some stuff I've been working on. One thing you might notice is this is the front of the tower. Well, kind of the front. And I got rid of a whole bunch of dirt because I've done almost the whole face here of this tower. I still got to do the fin on the right hand side. I got to complete the fin on the top. Oh, floating block. And I got to do some work down here still on both this side and that side. But you look over there, I've been trying to get my portals sorted out, and it was a little tricky, but what I've done is I've set up a kind of a little network of portals, so I have my own little mini hub in the nether here. So if we go into the hub, or my nether, if we go in here, I've laid out these portals. So I've actually got 4 of them, and I've spaced them out. And I was putting a beacon here to see if I could get a beacon to work, and it does work right here. If you look at the LC value, which is the second last line, first number there, 127. If I go over here, it goes up to 143. So I don't know, I don't think I've been up on the nether here, but I don't know if someone has been, or do mushroom growths cause the LC value to go up, or I don't think so. So 143, I think that means it's something that was built up above my portal, but I don't know. But anyway, so I can put a beacon here though, so we got, or we should have speed. Oh, I never did turn it on. We would have speed if I turned it on. So I might do that. I might put the biggest beacon here or somewhere, and at least you'll have speed too for the first 50 blocks of travel in this area. See ya! So yeah, 3 portals. Now, this was a little tricky to do. So this is the main portal. It goes to mid-blue level. I've got a portal over here which I just added in. This goes to the farming, the east. So I kind of have a portal on all cardinal directions except for one. But yeah, this is going to bring you up to this location. So this is where the cow farm is, and the sugarcane farm, and the rest of the farms. So I figure maybe having a portal here will work. I hope. We could also move it there. There's no portal in this quadrant either. But for now, I thought this would do. I think it'll work. So each portal should take you back to where you started. I think they all default back to this guy, though, in terms of coming to the nether, but at least you can get to them going in. And that was the tricky part, especially this guy. So here I am at level 116. All the portals that I built in my tower, one of them's at like 113, the main one. So that's why this guy, any portal I made tended to link up to my main portal, just because the Y value was the same. This guy, who's down at the lower levels, so I had one at bedrock before. I got rid of that, or I'm going to, and I've made this one. And it takes you to right where the witches fall. Dook. So there's a portal here, and the sorter's down below. So I think what we're going to do, leave the sorter where it is probably, but I'll make a little way for you to get down from, or get from the portal down to here officially. I've also been, I removed the furnace, so yeah, that's still there, but there's lava still there that I got to get rid of. I boxed this in, this is where all my excess stone is. And I've set up some water currents underneath, so if I want to send this stone up to the top, I can just break a chest, let it drop into there. Apparently it gets caught though. So throw it in there, and the items head on over there, little item elevator, and that'll bring them back up. Actually, that'll send them all the way to the top of the tower. So if we go over here, you should be able to see them go, or we probably already did. Yeah, there they go. And some sticks as well. So they'll get sent up to the top and get sorted into the sorting system, so I can send up some stuff. I don't want to send too much up at once because it'll just overflow. But we could take a closer look at this. So up close, yeah, it's just glowstone, and you can't really see that, but that's black stained clay. I was thinking of using a different material. I was going to originally use nether brick, but I think I'm going to make the water deeper now. Instead of just 1 deep, it'll probably be 2 or 3 deep. Since we don't have to worry about, before it was just 1 deep, because if you went underwater you could see the ice, but if you're above the water you couldn't see the ice. But now that that effect is gone, it doesn't really matter, it doesn't have to be 1 deep. But yeah, this is what I did over here, and I put glowstone down the next level below, and just filled in all the gaps, but yeah, it really doesn't look very good. And I tried putting in some slabs maybe to hide it, and I tried doing a bunch of other things, but then I just decided, what if I just try to make it look like it's cracks originating from where the tower is, and it'll just kind of head out this way in this kind of pattern. almost like a lightning strike kind of deal, or cracks, yeah, in a road, or kind of how cracks would form, except there'll be just little lines of glowstone from the center all the way around. So I'm probably going to do that everywhere, which means I got to get rid of all the water, which isn't too bad because it is 1 deep. I can just use dirt and get rid of it all that way. What's the best way out of here now? Up there, I guess? Did I knock it off the wall? I did not. I've set up some freebies for everybody on the Olympus server. If you are watching this, they're over here. Some of them have been taken already, I think. But they were sugar, spider eyes. Oh wow, look at that. Nice. Spider eyes and then bottles. So yeah, if you guys want any, help yourself. You can also take those 3 items as well, just straight from here. If those do empty out, feel free to take these 3. These 3 are not for sale, or do not take these 3. But these 3 here, yes. Sticks? No. Well, yeah, you can take some sticks. Spider eyes, yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. But yeah, you can help yourself here as well. When these 2 lights are on, that means it's jammed full anyway, so all excess spider eyes and potions are being incinerated anyway. So if you take some, it will just fill up again, so that works. I don't know if I want this here anymore. I'll probably move it up so it's actually at the same level as this guy. So I'll probably, yeah, just raise this stairwell probably up here, and then that'll be the lowest part of that. And there might be another one on the other side. I'm not too sure if we needed it on all 4 corners. Nice. Love that. I think I still have darkness around though, so I could probably bring up the efficiency on this thing still. Now I have brought down the efficiency by building a tower above it to sky limit. Any chunk that I've built really high will count towards the area that the game has to check, and the efficiency will go down. But I'm okay with that. It looks cool. That's all that matters. Okay, so those are the 3 main portals, and I put one over here as well. So yeah, let me talk about kind of some of the difficulties. The actual center of my tower in the nether is right here. So this is the center of the tower, and each portal was 30 blocks away in the overworld. So 30 blocks this way in the overworld, which is like, what, almost 4 blocks in the nether, is where this portal really is. So right here is actually where this portal should be standing, and it should be 3 blocks down. And then this guy should actually be like here, and roughly there, or maybe here, and he should be like 10 blocks up or something, or 20 blocks up. And then this guy, he's actually should be like on the other side, but he's not as far away because I couldn't get as far. I couldn't actually get 30 blocks away from the center without being outside of the mountain because we're so low and it kind of tapers inwards. We'd actually be outside of it. So that didn't work. So that guy's kind of the farthest away from his real life counterpart, I guess, or his actual counterpart. So he should be down at level 17 or something, and right about here. So the problem I was having when I actually had them in their proper locations, but at this height, is I could not get the portal to take me down to the bottom. It would always default to the blue section because that was the closest one. So the way I work with portals, I mean, obviously you got to do the divide by 8 or times by 8, depending which way you're going, and the y value stays the same. So the y value can make a difference, and in this case it does. So even if I get the x and y positions dead on, right, my portal is still like 100 off on the y. So it's actually closer to go to the blue, which is not as far. It's only like 4 blocks times 8 or something like that. So it's only like 32 blocks away, opposed to 100 blocks away. So it's going to go to the closest one, and that's what was happening. So if you picture, like when I do this, I try to picture where these portals would be in the counterpart. Like if we went to the overworld or something, you kind of picture where these portals would be. Or in this case, we picture where I just told you those portals should be, the nether counterparts. Except that one would be up there, this guy would be a little bit back, but roughly the same height, and this guy would be way down there. So then you got to try to find like the shortest line, basically. Where can I put a portal so that the closest portal is its counterpart. So that's why I did this guy over here. So basically the diagonal difference to where the overworld portal is, which is here, right? But 3 blocks down. So that's like probably the diagonal distance of that times 8, right? That distance is now greater than the distance from this guy to the one down there. But if I move this portal, say, over here a bit, then again, it's going to be shorter for it. It's going to look and go, that portal's closest. But over here, it's looking and it's going, the closest portal is the one down there at bedrock. So it's really kind of it's tricky. So I kind of shifted the center point. So this is not the center of the tower, but it's the center of all the portals. But I just shifted it basically this way a bit to get it all, the portals kind of far enough away from each other so that they would work properly. Because they're not exactly where they need to be, but they're where they need to be relative to the other ones to work properly. And I should be able to put another portal here if I want to on one of the levels. I'm just not sure where. Maybe up the tree farm or something. We'll see. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. I don't have a plan yet for in here. I just kind of wanted to get them going. I figured it's about time. This is something I wanted to do kind of a long time ago. Pretty much as soon as I got my tunnel here, I planned on having multiple portals leading to multiple parts of the tower. I just had to get the tower kind of built to figure out where to put them, where I wanted them in the tower, and then where they'd have to be in the nether, like this. I couldn't have really done it until I had all the pieces in place. But this is going to be, this portal here is going to go to this guy, which is just right now a floating piece of dirt. But it's going to be, I kind of just labeled it Lookout Island for now. But it's essentially going to come over here so that we can look at the tower. Because I don't plan on having all those dirt things there forever. I want them gone. Actually, it might be too far away. It's not even like rendering. But I was having trouble with this guy too. I actually had the island roughly here, but like same height. But when I do that, this portal here becomes closer to that other nether portal, which relative position is probably like somewhere up here in the sky, is where it is in the nether, if you multiply by 8 kind of thing. So then it's looking for the closest portal. Right now the closest portal is the one down there, but if I move this portal too far this away, or towards that location, then it's going to, that other portal that currently links down there is going to link up here instead. And I don't want that. So I had to move it further back. But yeah, it seems to be causing a problem because it's not rendering. It's so close. Oh, there we go. I just wanted to get it in to show you. We might have to take a look from a different location, I guess. But if I go there, let it load, and then I could back up and it would be okay. But I've done the brickwork on the other side of the tower. I want your opinion on something, guys. When I look at that, I see something. I want to know what you guys see. It's like, what does the tower look like to you? Imagine if there was another fin on the other side. And fin is the clue for what I see. So yeah, I gotta take this guy basically and put him over there and put him up there, and then it's pretty much done. There's some transparency stuff behind that I gotta put, or I gotta put the blocks behind. But for the most part, it's all done symmetry-wise. Just a little bit of touch-up brickwork, and then the fin, which will probably be actually a lot of work. But I think now that I know what I want to do, I can start the fin from the bottom. I can start the pattern when I need to start it, instead of trying to figure out where I wanted the pattern to be and then work my way down and take it wherever I could. So now that it's kind of set, it should be easier to copy. But yeah, what do you guys see? Looks like something to me. Not like something that actually exists, but it just looks kind of like something, like a creature of some kind. But yeah, I think we're going to call it here. We didn't really do anything, but I kind of updated you. It's kind of stuff I was doing during the stream, like a lot of that stuff I was building on the stream. Some of it I did not, just because sometimes it's easy just to build and like listen to a video or a movie or a TV show or something like that, and you can just zone out and go to town. But as for when I'm streaming, I have to try to like be entertaining and funny and stuff, so it's a little harder. But yeah, give me your opinion on that. So the questions of today, which I should really do these at the beginning of the episode for those that don't necessarily watch the whole episode. But what's your opinion on that? Do you like that better, or the old ice look, or the scattered glowstone look, or is there another look you would be interested in seeing? We got an idea in the last episode to try maybe doing a mixture of both nether brick and stone brick, because the nether brick looks like rust, kind of. When I look at these, they kind of do give like a rusty feel compared to what the stone is. So we could do like most of the links stone, or some of the links stone and some of them nether brick, and then it would look like some of them were rusted but others weren't. And also, guys, if you do you like that, if you didn't get a chance to comment in the last episode, do you like what that's looking like, all bowled out, or should we just stick with the simple shear off look? And you can see what that looks like from over here. Woo! But yeah, so that'll be it. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. More of just a little update, but hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. And we shall see you next time. Bye-bye.